Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Indianapolis. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Captain. Hold on, set. Bombers, ready.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A run with Dobbins. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeForest Buckner. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one complete to Sutton.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now, wait a minute. It's only third down, but field goal units coming on the field.
4-yard attempt.
What's his kick?
The kick
Is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Ashton Dulin now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Eagles, 60.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready. Drill. Bombers, bomb. Away.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Captain. Hold on a second. Bombers, bomb. Ready. Away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
50-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready.
Now it's Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big-time play for the Broncos. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here's a designed run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
12. 44. Shanahan.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Away. Show.
Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, it's good return as he takes it across the 30.
32-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcat. Here we go.
On first down, it's Richardson. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that ball incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
It is third and long.
Let's go now.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Check smash. Mustang 19.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready? Cook 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
They'll go. Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he is going to have a Colts first down. defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
33-yard line.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Colts are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, like, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Rolling to the left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive linemen, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got it. Ready.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
14 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down. Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Bombers, ready. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out in front, 13-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
Richardson going to look to throw. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Inside the 35. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10. And their own 30-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Ingram able to get open. Makes the catch. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 7. Throwing, Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Bombers.
The Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Captain. Olay.
To throw is Nix. This one on the floor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break!
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken
Here is 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Patrick Surtain.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This his 1st in the NFL. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this one is caught by Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
out of shotgun. Richardson out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hicks, now to throw it here on first down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.